Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're not going to be recording workouts or diets or anything that you're used to seeing. We're actually going to review 20 proteins that I bought to try out during this prep. Flavor fatigue is real and you just start to crave different flavors, and the best thing you can do of what you're having is just to buy the flavored version of what you're craving in protein to help you through your prep. Spent way too much money on 20 something different proteins, and we're gonna go through them and I'm gonna rank them of what I think is my favorite flavors and which are best used for their versatility, which ones are I wouldn't recommend buying again, which have the best calories, which has the best taste, and which one is my preferred favorite of them all. We're gonna compare prices between all of them. We're gonna go on a very simple ranking scale: versatility, price, taste, and calories. The viral scale that everybody's been using on YouTube, from S to A to B to C to D to the worst, I wouldn't even recommend buying. And we're gonna start a lot of these proteins off on C, just because a lot of these proteins cover what you want it to do. It doesn't taste terrible, it's good on macros, and it's affordable. That's how I'm gonna choose to rank them. And I want people to get something out of this, something helpful other than people saying like, oh, that's gross, I would never buy it again. That doesn't fucking help me in any capacity to either purchase or steer me in the right directions to what I would like. So let's get started. So we're starting off with the 6-star protein. This protein is the cheapest on the list, but also has the lowest serving count. It also has the highest calorie count. So if you start off at C, on price it goes up to a B. On calories it goes back down to a C, and then servings per dollar kind of puts it down at a D. The value in it, I want to say for those who are just starting, I don't want to put it at a D because it's still very good. I tried their top 3 flavors. Ranking them by taste wise, I want to say the Frosted Flakes is going to come at the lower end of the scale from the 3. This one is gonna sit at a D for me. I thought I would taste more of the Tony the Tiger Frosted Flakes, but it just tastes like the milk at the bottom of your bowl when you're done eating cereal. It's just not what I expected. And coming in at 170 calories a scoop, that's pretty high for a protein, but everything else is great. It does come at a higher protein though. Every scoop is 30 grams of protein. There's a lot of give and take in these. So your protein could be 120 calories for 25 grams of protein. Are you willing to take that 50 more calories for 5 more grams of protein? Or it really all depends on the macros that you're trying to meet or that are suited to you. The flavor, everything coming together, I want to say a D. Price was great, taste was eh, protein was great, calories were eh. So it puts me right in the middle of the road, and flavor just kind of put it below the C level for me. Next we have the Fruit Loop flavor. This was my favorite one because it really tastes like Fruit Loops. Amazon has these on sale a few times a year, and if you catch the sale, you get them at a great value where it'd be stupid for you not to buy it. I got both of these on sale for like $30 for 18 and 18, 36 servings. Are you kidding me? That's less than $1 a serving. 30 grams of protein per serving. The macros weren't exactly great for me, but the taste put it at a C, outweighing it, no pun intended. And now we have, this was their cheapest sale for their cookies and cream, which was really good and tasted more like cookies and cream bar, like a Hershey's cookies and cream bar. It's like very silky. It has 180 calories, it's higher than the first 2 counts. Still 30 grams of protein. The prices would put it above the C. This I got for $12 through Amazon, and I couldn't pass it up. Taste wise, I still give it a C. Calories are still pretty high, but again, like you said, it comes up with protein. It does what it's supposed to. Overall, the brand is gonna stay at a C category, but rating them would be a D, C, and C. Fruit Loops was my favorite out of the 3. Macros and consistency of this taste are very close, so I'm gonna have to rate it evenly with a C. Next category in protein. This is a water-based protein. This is a game changer in the industry of protein. The during this summer probably saved my life. Water-based protein that really doesn't taste like protein. It dissolves well. It has 22 grams of protein and 100 calories. Like, the macros on this is crazy. What really gets you is the macros in these and the flavor. This tastes like Welch's grape juice. Like, I bought 3 of these. This was fantastic. I can't recommend Seek enough. This one has been my favorite. I definitely, if it starts at a C, this is definitely going to A tier category immediately off the bat, based on flavor, based on price. $38. I subscribe to the flavor for the versatility of it. For when I just can't fathom drinking a milkshake in this super hot humidity temperature, I have a refreshing high protein drink I can turn to. And I've tried all their flavors on their page, everything from their fruit punch to their green apple. And this is my #1 flavor, their grape. I'm gonna have to rank this a tier category. My second favorite flavor, which is also A tier category, the macros are exactly the same. This is why I can't recommend this enough. This protein right here is it's a great protein. Fruit punch would probably come in third. Their watermelon is also, I wanna say, I'm gonna put that right here next to the mango pineapple. That's probably my third favorite. So I've tried all their flavors, but these are the top 2 that I have here that I can recommend, and they're gonna go on the A tier. So here we have the classic Gold Way Standard. Price range, you guys know, this is the face of protein right now. For a jar, I got these 2 flavors to have variety in the 20 assortment that I got. I didn't want to keep buying the same flavors because maybe one would taste different than the other. Their macros are great at 120 calories, 29 servings per container, almost 30 servings, and 25 grams of proteins. If we're starting at a C, they meet all the fundamentals at a C of what a protein powder should give you. Taste-wise, strawberry is normally my favorite, so we're gonna put that at a B. This bananas and cream, I don't hate it, but you'd really have to be very specific mood for banana cream. So I wouldn't recommend this flavor to everyone. I'm gonna put this at a D. If you're a beginner, you're new to this stuff, all of these other variations, I mean, maybe affordability, I wouldn't necessarily go to high end, but if you just want a very middle of the road that's getting the job done, tastes great, and it's not gonna miss, I would recommend Gold Standard for sure. Here we have the famous ISO 100 Fruity Pebbles that everybody's been raving about. It's not controversial, I love it. It's still top tier protein, and for the macros, all of these are great. 120 calories. It's only 20 servings per container. Tastes amazing. It's easier on your stomach because it's hydrolyzed whey protein, so it's broken down a little more so your body can digest it better. This is definitely above a C. I'm gonna go with a B. It's not the best protein that I've had, but people use like Fairlife to add protein to this and say that the taste from Fairlife and this together makes it taste like a milkshake. I definitely recommend this brand, especially if you have trouble digesting whey. It gives you stomach bloating or digestive problems. Hydrolyzed whey is easier on your stomach. This is gonna go into the B tier. This is Fruity Pebbles. Their birthday cake, honestly, it was very basic. This is gonna stay at a C for me. And then their Cocoa Pebbles, when I was really in the mood for chocolate, this definitely tastes like Cocoa Pebbles, so this is gonna go at a B along with the Fruity Pebbles for sure. All right guys, here we have the Viral Ghost Cinnabon Protein. This meets the hype. It's at $45 a jar plus tax. This I would recommend just based off the flavor. So if it's starting off at a C, just the flavor will put it at an A tier category. It has 130 calories. It has 25 grams of protein, 27 servings, which is still average, is not like greater than any other protein, but the flavor and the versatility, you can put this on pancakes, your oats, and it really tastes like a Cinnabon. This is a game changer. I can't say that for all their flavors. I have a few other flavors here, but I'm gonna put this at an A tier. All right, next we have the Nutter Butter flavor. I'm not a huge fan of peanut butter, like an overwhelming taste of peanut butter. That's 160 calories, still 26 grams of protein, 26 servings, so one less serving than the Cinnabon. It doesn't taste bad. I'm just not a huge peanut butter guy. I didn't want that overwhelming taste of peanut butter, so I'm gonna leave this at a C. We have their Oreo flavor. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but it doesn't taste like Oreo. There's little pieces supposedly of Oreo in here. It's 150 calories, 25 grams of protein, 26 servings per container. But I wasn't getting that Oreo taste that everybody's seeking. It's very much a cookies and cream protein. It's just not an Oreo cookies and cream protein. The very first protein review, cookies and cream, is way better tasting for way lower price, at higher protein than this one. I didn't understand the hype behind it. I was very excited for it, and this one just kind of felt a little short. So we're gonna put this at a C, just because I would recommend you buy it. Maybe your taste buds are different than mine. So we're gonna keep it at a C. This was very basic. But for the price range, $45 to $50 for the jar, and it doesn't taste like what you think, I almost wanna put it at a D. So we're gonna change that to a D. Next, we have the Chips Ahoy. This protein right here is exactly what you think it is. This one is right up there with the Cinnabon one. I'm gonna put this at an A tier. It's higher calorie, 160 calories, 25 grams of protein, 26 servings per the container. Still $50 for the jar. It's a very expensive brand, but I think this one's worth it. This tastes like Chips Ahoy, and there's pieces of it inside of here. Like, it didn't matter if I mixed it with water, milk. This tastes exactly like a Chips Ahoy cookie. And this helped me through a lot of cravings through my prep. Definitely recommend A tier. And then this little guy, this was on sale on Amazon. This one was $22, coming off of a brand that's $50. You see this for $22 plus like 10% off. I got this for like $19 on Amazon. 140 calories, 25 grams of protein, 15 servings, a little more than half than what a regular one costs for less than half the price. At the time, maybe I was craving apple, like an apple pie flavor, apple cinnamon flavor, and it turned out to be better than I expected. It wasn't fantastic, obviously, but it was enough to curb that craving. And for that, we're gonna keep it at a C. It's really good. I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to say keep buying this flavor, but if you're craving it, this comes clutch in a pinch. This is probably my favorite brand, Gorilla Mode. This flavor, blueberry muffin, is fantastic. This is gonna go straight to an A tier. 120 calories, coming in lower than the rest of these. 25 grams of protein, has 30 servings per container. It's also $50 to $55 per jar, which is very expensive, but for the macros and the taste and the versatility, which I was putting this on pancakes, putting this on my oatmeal, I was putting it on everything, on a shake. It literally tastes like a blueberry muffin. I can't recommend this flavor enough. A tier. Next runner up is gonna be the pumpkin spice. Again, when I was craving that apple cinnamon flavor, this is what this changed my game. I've added some diced apples with some oatmeal to this. It tastes like a apple pie. Still at 120 calories, 25 grams of protein, 30 servings per container, $55. Is it expensive? Yes, but you're getting what you're paying for in this product. This is very high quality, A tier. Chocolate peanut butter. This was actually sent to me by mistake. I ordered a different flavor. I do need some versatility in this catalog and in this video that I wanted to make, so I figured why not keep it. Like I said, I'm not a huge peanut butter guy. I'm not saying that this tastes bad. I'm just saying I'm not going out of my way to buy peanut butter everything. I'm gonna put this at a B just because these two are so outstanding as far as flavor goes wise compared to this. I'm gonna have to put this at a B tier. Birthday cake as well. I thought it was gonna be more like these two. It turned out to be more like this guy. It was very basic. For the price, if I wanted the same flavor, I could have just cut the price in half. And yeah, it is the same amount of macros, 120 macros, 25 grams of protein. And for half the price, because of its quality, I do want to put it at a B tier, but because I can get almost the same flavor for half the price, I'm gonna have to keep this at a C tier. So we're gonna go B and C. Last but not least, My favorite out of the entire catalog that I bought, this one's an OG. I've been drinking this since I started my weight loss journey 4.5 years ago, almost 5. Everything you want in a protein and more. It has 30 grams per scoop. I bought the big jars, which is 40 servings per container. It is very expensive, but I mean, the macros are great. 30 grams per scoop, 140 calories. Their flavor is great. I bought all 3 other flavors just so if I'm wanting to change it or want the versatility. These are fantastic. They keep me saturated and full, and they mix very well. My stomach doesn't get upset with this just because it's more broken down. This would be my #1 recommendation for those that are seeking like a high performing whey protein. Like I said, I've been using it for the past 4 or 5 years. I always buy it on Amazon because they have deals for these big jugs. Instead of paying $100 for the jug, you can get them for like $65 to $68 and save yourself some money there. And for the quality of the product, I think that is such a worthwhile price. My favorite one is their strawberry, but you can't really go wrong with these flavors. Vanilla is also very rich. Their chocolate, it's chocolate, you know. But you can get a deeper chocolate. I think there's a double chocolate one. This is my favorite and most recommended whey protein that I would tell you guys to go out and buy. To the average Joe, if you can afford it, because this is also very costly, I would recommend whey protein from Optimum Nutrition. This is the #1 winner out of all of these. The flavors are great. The different textures and the variety and versatility of all these other products are fantastic. And if I had to choose between all of these, I would stick to these and maybe the Seek to change it when it was fall. And then I would use spring and summer with Seek. Those are the only 2 proteins that I would, if I had to choose between all of these, that I would recommend to you, just to keep your versatility in your diet and your proteins flexible. Yeah guys, if you found this helpful or just entertaining, give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, leave a comment. You tell me which one you feel is your favorite. If I'm wrong, destroy me in the comments, or we can start a poll in the comments of which one you feel you can vote for is a better flavor than what I chose. Or if you agree with me, write it in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.